So we have a new wearable that we've just recently launched into the market globally, in line with the Galaxy Note 4 as well, launched roughly at the same time. And this is Samsung Galaxy Gear S, which is a smartwatch. Yes. Very well-rounded phone. You can now actually use the watch separately. Unlike the other Gear models, you can now use the watch separately. It's got a SIM card slot, and you can insert a SIM card inside and make phone calls, receive messages, or send messages. Yeah. So you no longer need to be fully tethered to the phone to make use of certain features. It's a very well-rounded phone, smartwatch, sorry, but with very good phone functionalities. And as you can see, I already got mixed up there because it actually is a phone on your wrist. There's some health features integrated into this, because with the Gear lineup of devices since launching, Samsung has aimed to revolutionize personal health and fitness. And one of the ways to do that is through wearable technology. Now, the Galaxy Gear S is able to track quite a variety of information and metrics to help you better manage your wellness and your health and your fitness. It's got a standard pedometer as found on the other Gear S model, on the other Gear models. The pedometer measures the number of steps you take on a daily basis. Yeah? How important is that? Basically, we know for a lot of people who are working or even in schools, or we spend a lot of time sitting down. Yeah? So what the Gear S does, it measures your steps, and you can set goals. Let's say you want to do 10,000 steps in a day. You can set that goal, and the Gear S will begin monitoring and tracking your steps. It will actually send you a notification if you've been naughty and not made any steps. It will let you know. It will tell you have not exercised in this much, you've not moved in this much amount of time. Why don't you do some exercise? So it constantly coaches you and reminds you, and that's aimed at actually getting people to take their health and fitness a bit less casually. There are other features on the device. There's an exercise menu which will now track information, whether you're walking, running, hiking, and of course and even cycling. Under all those options, you can set goals. It will give you charts and logs. It basically collects all the information as you're working out, yeah? Which is very good for you if you want to set a monthly or weekly or yearly goal towards your personal health and fitness. There is a sleep monitor as well, which actually records the amount of hours you've had sleep. Interestingly enough, it will not record any sleep below 20 minutes, which actually should tell you should be getting at least, even if you're taking a power nap, not less than 20 minutes. So all this is, again, to help you change your lifestyle. And then there's a UV sensor as well, an ultraviolet sensor. Now, this actually measures the amount of sunlight in the particular environment you are in. What's the point of that? Now, in a lot of places, including Kenya, let's take Mombasa for instance, you have a lot of, it's a very hot area, and you have a lot of exposure to sunlight. And continuous and heavy exposure to sunlight can actually cause certain health issues. There is risk of cancer, like melanoma or skin cancer. And if consumers are actually able to actively monitor that before they actually step out, then they can take some preventative measures. They can decide, maybe I should buy some sunscreen, slap it on me before I go out there, and I can protect myself. Now, the heart rate monitor is located at the back of the device with a sensor, and as long as the watch is secured on the wrist, it will actually monitor your heart rate based on, depending on what activity you want the watch to monitor, whether you're doing your cycling, walking, hiking. If you've got the heart rate monitor option selected, then it will continuously monitor the heart rate.